Hi, Clark Haley here again aboard the Double Wide. Just want to talk a little bit more about wikis and finding articles and finding information that's in the wikis. First of all, I want to talk about the search option. You can actually search the site from here on the home screen or any of the other screens. Searching at this point is broken up into two sections. You can search the entire site, including the wiki, but you cannot search items in the technical forum. That's actually done under the forum section. I hope to be able to marry those together in the future, but today searching is done separately between the two. But if you want to find some information, for instance, on next-gen generators, you can search the site by typing in as much or as descriptive of a search item as you can, then click Go, and it'll find all the options. In this case, it just finds the one article that we wrote when we were doing some wiki training just a short while ago. And then, of course, you can go right into that article within the wiki from there. A couple other things, though, to keep in mind about the wiki, and that is that while anyone could technically create a new category at this highest level by just clicking on Create New, my recommendation would be that we try hard not to create categories at this lowest level and try and keep that as simple as possible. And we may actually have to do some editing of that after the fact. So don't be surprised if you create an article at a category level and we move it into a different category for you. When you get down into the level, like for instance under How To, the categories here may not be descriptive enough and you may need to add a category there. So you would just create a new category, and let's say this is going to be sales, and that's all you want to put there. Click Save. Now if you go back up a level under How To articles, now you'll notice that sales is now included as a new category. Now if you want to write an article about sales, you would click under Sales, and that opens up that category and you see nothing's there. And then you would create New here, and then maybe you want to put an article on measuring mainsail for replacement. And then you just go ahead and put in whatever you want to about that article. And then again, click Save. So that's an important concept with regard to the kind of the placement of articles inside of the wiki. A couple other things to talk about here under, you can see where this is the page that I just created, this replacing a mainsail. There's a discussion section here, so if you wanted to leave a comment for the author of the article or someone else regarding that article, you could just type a comment in here and post that comment, and it will be saved with the wiki, and it always is saved, of course, with your login information. So anybody that comes to this page would not only see the article itself, but then they would also see any comments underneath that. So it's a little bit like a forum, but it's really designed more for kind of making additional comments about the article itself. Another way you could make additional comments about the article is you could just go edit it. So we actually give you the ability to edit someone else's article if you wanted to. I would just caution that you be careful about editing an article directly, but that's a possibility where you could just click Edit and edit the article. And then the last thing to show you here is under History. So once an article has been created, you'll see history will be added here as well, and it hasn't been updated yet. It happens periodically, but any the original creation of the article and then any changes or any discussion would show up under the History tab within that particular wiki article. So those are just a few things that I think are important to keep in mind about using the wiki, and I hope that you will embrace the technology and use it to be able to store information that you gather about using your boat, because we all collectively have a lot of great information, and wouldn't it be wonderful if you had one single place to go to when you have a question about something on your boat that other people have already resolved. That's it for this particular how-to video. Thanks for listening.